They wouldn't have known.
Like as if look at her.
Yeah. Just like look at shadows. Jovan would have heard a lot of it. Like she would have whispered to Jovan, like, "Have a look at her," and then roll it all the time, constantly. This wasn't just once or twice. This was every. It wasn't a Davo.
Yeah.
Davo will back me up on this.
Yeah. Remember that one day at the dinner table, dude?
Yeah.
She was rolling her eyes over in sunshine at the dinner table, wasn't she?
Yeah. All the time.
I never noticed.
Did it to other people as well, but mainly Sunshine copped it.
Yeah.
She did it Effie as well before.
Yeah. So, and obviously, there's a reason. If she was as nice as if she was the nice person that everyone thought that she was, she wouldn't have got booed like that.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, she said on her VT, didn't she, something about
VT.
I'm not going to do anything at all to help out around the house. Like,
people are going to serve
me. They're going to serve me.
She did. She washed up most
of that was the thing. Like, why did she put that on her VT?
So why lie?
And then, like, come in and she did the washing up. She would help out. But on her VT, she didn't say that, did she? The thing that got me was, like, you know, you can wear nice stuff and whatever, but there's nothing like suggestive in the way you are. Like, you're a really nice, genuine person that can wear stuff without coming over as being like a,
you don't have to wear that. It's really hot in here tonight.
You know what I mean? She definitely did that.
Maybe she did have no knickers on, and that's just the type of...
And that's fine.
And then the big brother said, do you think that maybe you love yourself a little bit? Oh, yeah. Oh, piss off. Couldn't wait to get in. After I saw that. Give her a second. But like I said, I was willing to give her a chance because I know that people said things in their VTs that they probably regret. They said things along the audition process they probably said in the heat of the moment. So I was willing to give her a second chance. But then when I saw the looks that she gave Sunshine and the way that she was as a person, pretty much sucked. So, yeah. And when she said that comment at the kitchen table, that was what tipped it over the iceberg. That was when she said that can't wait to go home so that she can snob all the people that want to try and be nice to her and that just because she's been on Big Brother and on all those footballers and that try and pick me up, well they'll know when I get back to my hometown. Come on, been on Big Brother for 5 minutes and you think you're gonna go back? Some sort of celebrity. You had to tell everyone to get fucked at the clubs and that. Not into that shit. So that's a wrap. Just don't agree with it, that's all.
Feel better now?
Me? Yeah.
You got it off your chest?
Yeah, I got it off my chest. But I thought everyone already knew that, didn't they? Did you hear what she said at the dinner table, Dave?
Yeah, I remember the argument broke out on it.
It's just like she got on Big Brother and she couldn't wait to go home to her hometown to like let everyone know who she was. Like people will know who I am now. Fuck off. Anyone that comes on Big Brother for that reason is a clown.
I only came on here so I can get fit.
You get
£60 tomorrow.
I can't believe you're adding it up.
We're almost at the £2,000 mark. If I survive eviction on Friday, I'll make £2,000. Flipping it, yeah. £2,000 for nothing. To have free food and to get fit. It's great. Flipping it, yeah. If they could slip my wife and kids in a couple of times a week, it'd be brilliant.
You'd never leave.
I'd never leave.
Would you stay in here a year?
13 years.
Would you stay in here for a year?
A year, if I could can see my wife and kids a couple of times a week. And if
Couple
the
of times a week.
yeah, if the
That's a
circum-
week.
yeah,
Maybe
if the
it'll be at home.
if the circumstances were right, yeah, I probably would. If
I
it
could
was for
say-
the right reason, yeah.
If the public want to keep me in, I
Yeah.
can stay in here for a year with no contact for the way things are right now.
Yeah, but you haven't got a life, dude.
Yeah.
I've got a life outside.
he's telling the truth. I don't know what to go back to.
This is the man with 3 friends and a man. I mean, I got fucking 4
Three
kids to start with.
friends.
I've got 4 kids before I start going into my flipping friends. You know what I mean?
I could do
I've
an
got most
occasional.
to feed.
You could do like an occasional task for the tree and like get a like, do you know what I mean? Like you could get like
Conjugal rights.
Some business time.
yeah, like you got your message from your kids and that. Like if
No, I haven't got
you
my
did a
message
task
from
for
my
the
kids.
tree,
I
like.
but it was
Or,
backwards.
but I could say if the public wanted you in that lot, I could stay here for a year. I reckon.
Yeah, I know could.
Fuck it out, yeah.
But do you reckon you would have had
What? Do you reckon I would have had what?
You thought it goes.
sex with me?
What?
God help us.
Do you reckon
Why
you
is this subject always going to come back around?
Do you reckon?
sex?
Do you,
Sex.
Every
Because
single
for a whole year.
No,
Let's go
alright,
and
so, alright, so
be
let's
fucking
talk about
back,
this. So if we're all in here together, all these housemates,
For a year?
for a year, would I have had would I?
Do you reckon you would have pounced on me?
Yeah, for a year I would have had sex with everyone.
Well, that's
Cheers,
it.
Jane.
Men and women.
Keep away from me.
Or do you reckon you could hold it for that long?
No,
You
no,
would have
no,
been first,
I
Davo.
don't think so.
I would definitely be a walker. If I
What?
couldn't see my wife and
Hey.
kids and I
You
had no
reckon you can hold
contact at
it?
all, I would walk, definitely.
Nah. If we got to know each other that well and that connection was there, definitely not. You wouldn't go full out porno styles like in Germany, but
Why not?
you could just do it cheekily. I don't know, if you were here for a year, you'd probably just not, in the end, you'd probably just not even care, would you?
Alright, can someone have a word with the producers?
I only asked them the other day if they could extend the series.
Did ya?
Said I didn't want to go home. I fucking loved it.
This is definitely the best place I've ever been in the world.
Me too.
And I've seen the Colosseum.
Quite like LA.
I've been to Western Supermare, so
If you could bring back one housemate, who would it be?
Me?
And for what reason?
From this series?
Yeah, and just accept the fact that we know you've seen little bits of the series, so
Kiva, because I thought she was the hottest.
that's fair enough. Davo? Can be for any reason, whatever reason you want.
Fucking heck, yeah. Either Benny or Rachel.
Really? Rachel made the cut?
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
But I also like Sunshine and Seahorse, so it could be
Alright, so
anyone.
you have to pick one.
Probably,
You have to pick one.
fucking heck, yeah. Probably Benny.
Mario?
Iffy.
Andrew? Cos?
Nathan.
Baron?
It'd either be Nath or Keely.
Joe? Sam?
I'd have to choose.
I thought you were asleep, sorry. From what you know, you don't have to know a lot about anyone. From what you know of what you've watched, it might be,
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
like you might have not known them personally or whatever, it doesn't. Or who would you have liked to have met that's gone?
Shabby.
Yep. Joe?
I think mine's a bit obvious.
I would probably...
Juva!
I don't know. Mine would have to be between Shabs and Jovan. Yeah, I'd have to say Jovan, but Shabs would be close. Shabby would be real close. But I guess I would have to say Jovan. Forgot to choose right now, it'd have to be Jovan, yeah.
Is who?
But Shabby, I would love to see Shabby back though. I'm spewing
Yeah,
that.
I would.
Out of everyone, like, I'm spewing that she walked. What a shame.
I would have liked to have seen her without Kiva. Not being rude, but I think
See how she changed.
yeah.
But then
Yeah.
again, you could say the same about Keeves.
Yeah, that's
Keeves,
right.
No,
Keeves
because
might
Kiva
have.
was still a miserable cow without Shabby.
Yeah, but we don't know if she was miserable just because Shabby had left. Because Kiva was not like that in auditions. Kiva was not like that. So either unless she was faking it, or unless she wasn't real, which I believe that she was, I don't think that she was like that.
I think that the house brought out the worst in her.
But this house brings out the worst and the best of everyone.
Yeah, but I believe it really brought out the worst in her. I don't think she's like that on the outside world.
She got a real tough end of the stick, though, didn't she? It's got to be said.
No,
You don't reckon?
not at all. Not at all. How could you come into a house? There's got to be something seriously wrong with you if you can't get on with the amount of people that were in here. Like, she didn't hardly get on with anyone, John James. Like, if you don't like all those people, there's something seriously wrong with you. I don't think no one gave her a hard time. I think everyone gave her the benefit of the doubt. I think it is her. And I just believe this house brought the wrong, the bad side of her out.
She had difficult circumstances.
Because of the pressure. All in the same position.
Not a boat, though, it's a TV studio.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to disagree.
What, so
What are
why?
you saying? You'll have to disagree.
Yeah, I don't like disagreeing with her because I know I'm gonna
Why
get
did,
a band
no, but John James, we've all got opportunity to be on Big Brother. So why did Kiva have it harder than anybody else? What, we all singled her out, did we?
No, I didn't say that.
So what? Explain your reasons. You're
I
talking
think that
bollocks.
okay. I'm not saying it wasn't maybe a fault of her own, but because she was like in the bathroom with the Addams family, like maybe yeah, like when Shabs left and Iffy sort of panned off because she said they were boring, sort of just them two, and then Shabby walked under.
Yeah.
Under bad circumstances.
And what did I do? I took her under my wing.
Yeah.
And what did she do to me?
Yeah, I'm
not being funny, she was rude about most
Yeah.
people in here,
Yeah, agreed.
and she slagged them off all the time.
That's right. She did.
So,
Can't get away with that, John. She did. She used to slag me off and I'd be in the same room. She wouldn't even tone it down. Flipping heck, I used to cop it. She came in the bathroom one day. I'm going to the toilet having a number two. I'm sat there. She comes bursting in without knocking the door and then starts swearing at me. And like storms out like swearing. Like it was my fault that I was on the toilet and she stormed in without knocking. Like that was my fault. Like I shouldn't have been sat there. Do you know what I mean?
Was that after?
Like invading her space or something.
Was that after you switched her name?
Could have been.
You told me you loved me.
It's got nothing to do with any of it.
I thought you said the other day that you loved me. Then you just put my name on the board.
Dude, I caught her talking about people all the time, dude. It's horrible.
Oh yeah, she said she bantered me as well. But at least she admitted it.
Yeah, well, why go doing that, dude?
yeah, but she didn't admit it because she went round saying things about people behind their backs. She didn't admit it, she didn't say it to their face, so she didn't admit it. So sorry. She didn't have a hard time.
Because it was
at all.
horrible as well, dude. Like
She
the
tried
one
to
day,
give everybody else a
remember
hard
when we
time.
were on them chickpeas?
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't go to the toilet for like 2 or 3 days on a chickpea, right?
Yeah.
So I walked out the toilet the one day and Shabby and Kiva, I think it was my Shabby and Kiva were sat there and I said, flipping heck, I'm a bit, bit blocked up, them chickpeas ain't doing me any good at all. So then she pulls this face, I'm just trying to pass the time of day. I then go out to the garden and she sat in the garden with Jovan and she's saying to Jovan, oh he's in there, Dave's there and he's saying like, you couldn't go to the toilet. Why is he talking and all like that? I'm not his friend. I don't want to know about his bowel movements.